Hello, I'm Tom. I am 27 years old, and the first visual here has described the chocolate bars as chocolate singles. I think if I read chocolate singles, I would assume that they were small blocks of chocolate, rather than actually being chocolate bars, and I think the name that I gave them, bars of chocolate, would be a much more obvious thing to people, apart from the M&Ms, which is of course a bag of chocolate. For number 2, I called them multi-pack bars of chocolate, and these are chocolate multi-packs. I think that's really straightforward for people to understand, but they are chocolate bar multi-packs. The bar thing is a really important thing for people to understand, the format of them and the size of them. That's quite synonymous with a bar that is that size. Number 3, they're called chocolate sharing bags or pouches. I quite like pouches. Actually, myself, I went for sharing bags of chocolatey bites. I think the bite thing shows to people that they are often bigger bars that have been refined into a smaller bite for this purpose, but absolutely sharing bags is quite a common thing of chocolates there. I think the bites as something a little bit different. For visual 4, chocolate large block, I call it a block of chocolate. You can put the large in there, but I think block itself normally suggests that it is slightly larger than a bar, being the slightly smaller size rather. Kids Sweets and Pocket Money Sweets is the name that you've given to visual 5. I've gone for novelty sweets because they definitely are kid sweets, but something like Love Hearts are definitely enjoyed by adults just as much as they are kids, but they do have a novelty value. You buy them not because of what they taste like, you buy them because you can do something interesting with them, especially those ones that you can blow the whistle with. I think that's a very novelty thing you can do. For visual 6, you've called them mints singles. Again, I called them a packet of mints. I don't think singles is right at all. That suggests that they're one single mint rather than actually being a packet of mints. So I think singles would be really confusing to read. For number 7, you've gone again for sugar singles. If I read sugar singles, I would expect a single granular of sugar, or maybe 1 cube of sugar. Wouldn't even think it related to sweets whatsoever. I've gone for packets of sucky or chewy sweets. I didn't really think they were grouped particularly well. Something like a Fruitella is definitely a chewy sweet, a packet of chewy sweets. Something like a Tic Tac is entirely different. For question 8, I have gone for almost exactly the same as you, mint multi-packs, multi-pack of mints. People know that milk come in packets, and it's just several packets together. So that's really easy to see. For number 9, you've gone for fruit multi-packs. I would assume that was a bag of apples or a bag of oranges. Obviously, we're in the sweet context, that makes things a little bit easier. But I here have gone for multi-packs of chewy sweets because they all seem to be chewy. And that makes it a bit easier to see, but multi-packs is definitely the word. For number 10, fruit sharing bags. Again, the word sweet definitely needs to be in there somewhere. Sharing bags of sweets. Fruity sweets, sure, absolutely, but sweets is important, which is missing from your title. Number 11, you've gone for kids bags. I think that you're quite taking out of their big audience that eats things like Star Mix and kind of other ones that are made by the supermarkets there. So kids bags, I would think that was a party bag at a kids party, which includes many different things. I've gone there for the sharing bags of sweets, just as I have with the one before. I don't think they're too different from those in visual 10. For visual 11, I've called them, for visual 12, I've called them sharing bags of car sweets. You've called them traditional bags, which I think makes a lot of sense. I think they are traditional sweets in that way, so I think that's actually fair enough. I found that quite hard to come up with a name for myself. Visual 13, you've called single gum. Again, it's definitely a packet of gum. Single gum would mean one small piece of chewing gum, perhaps even a chewed piece, which wouldn't be too exciting to buy. And for number 14, you've called that multi-packs of gum. Absolutely, you've got a multi-pack or a bottle of gum. I don't think bottle would ever be right. I think it would be a tub or a pot of gum, but absolutely not a bottle. But yeah, a multi-pack of gum would be, very ordinary. Hope that's helpful, and the main thing to get rid of for all of them is the word single. That would be confusing for anybody that bought them. Thanks.